Inferno while it burns. So shout out all my guys and goddesses know how vibrational human beings. You know what the fuck it is for real. So I was like, man, you know, I got off for a little bit. I had to get on the little bussy, and I got off and shit. Right? Peep though. I said to myself, right, since they try and freeze me with this cold weather, the last of it, I said, you know what? I'm gonna turn the fuck up. I might be on this joint all day. Cause I was listening to my music and shit, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I'm bumping my music, but these motherfuckers is trying to freeze us. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're literally trying to freeze us because they know all the ice and all that shit is melting due to the radiation and everything. Like, they trying to use the last of they cold weather. People back them like they not controlling the weather. I'm not saying they control everything, but they damn sure are playing a part in a lot of this fake weather that's here. You know what I'm saying? You gotta remember, it's impossible to say that they not playing with it and we control it. Well, I in the way that I'll say that we control it, I agree with people when people be saying like it's cold off of how we're living, because it is. This is a cold state. You know what I'm saying? We're in hell. So that does make it cold, but they do stuff along with it. You feel me? Because you gotta remember that shit come from them. That's why they like it so much. That's why it's cold as it is now, and I got on like 5 fucking pairs of pants. These motherfuckers be out jogging and shit. You feel me? Like everything is everything. You know, comfortable in the cold and shit. You know what I mean? We're not the same people, but we be living amongst each other and dealing with each other as if we are. You know, or as if like this way of life isn't detrimental towards us. You feel me? So yeah, no, I got a fucking attack. I'm gonna be on here. I'm on live. Fuck you mean? I'm on live and shit. Like, I'm a warrior. I'm gonna get strengthened through all the pain and all the everything that they're weaponizing towards me. I'm gonna be strong in. You know what I'm saying? Everything. I gotta do it. You feel me? It's only right. It's only right. Because I advise. Matter of fact, I mean, I know everybody gonna do what they want to do, right? But I'm not even gonna front. I advise all the people that's giving information out. I'm not even saying that you gotta be on how I'm on with it, but find a way to reach the regular people you reach, like how you go on your live or whatever. Find a way to reach even more people and just start going crazy with the information. You know what I'm saying? More than you regularly would. I advise everybody to do that because the reason why I say this is this. The more people we reach, which is happening, right? Whether you want to say the Kundalini energy rising, however you want to say it, right? But the more people that we reach, as far as information wise, we're not worried about the people, the trolls. We're not worried about the trolls, regardless of their genetic makeup. Anyone that's trying to bypass truth as it's inevitably coming in, right? We're just worried about reaching the people that can understand and going to do something with information, along with put it towards themselves to be better and greater, right? So with that being said, nah, get on this bitch even more. Go crazy. You feel me? Because they trying to, like I said, they trying to use the last of this cold weather, you know? That mainly who feels the most of it is homeless people. You feel me? For real. Like these people, like I said, regular people, it's like, you know, you can go in inside of your house, go out, go in your car, you know, you got ways of escaping. But homeless people, you know what I'm saying, they don't really have ways of escaping. And then what makes it worse is like let's be real, the whole setup is wicked as shit. An average person that's homeless, when the cold hits, not even just them trying to escape the cold, but even the couple places that they can go to escape the cold, they're probably happy as shit, humble as far as like, damn, I can get out the cold. But over time, even a lot of the mental health issues that arise that you'll be made fun about is due to the situation alone and the cold also. You feel me? Because I don't care what anybody says, you know, put it like this. There's nobody that's vouching, or even from a collective standpoint, that's vouching opposite of what I'm saying with this. Like when you really dealt with like multiple winters and shit, or even these last winters that haven't been winters, but the cold and a little bit that has been in difference of the years prior has felt like the cold is more like paralyzing, right? You know, like, yeah, you're gonna most likely have some mental health or whatever. Like you're not gonna be all the way there, you know? You're gonna be dealing with some shit off of dealing with all this shit, and they know that. you know, and they know that. So like I really advise like all people that's talking about genetics, the truth, you know what I'm saying? All y'all that have more followers than me that really I'm speaking to, you know, I'm dependent on y'all. Like go even harder. You feel me? Go even harder. I mean, I'm proud of what y'all doing. I can't congratulate y'all enough. Very, very proud, you know, because of where I'm at, the level of cognitive dissonance and how much I'm gonna be honest with you, I'll be feeling alone, you know. I'll be feeling alone. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's not too much people that's speaking on the stuff directly. I don't know no other person actually, you know, and all of y'all that are speaking on some of the same stuff, y'all are close by, but y'all not right where I'm at, you know. So yeah, I just want to point that out, like, you know, because even for me to smoke, like I gotta freeze just to fucking smoke. You know what I'm saying? But even me smoking is probably keeping my sanity to not really crash out on these people. But in that way, it's a weapon also. The code is just a weapon, y'all. It doesn't do anything positive for real. You know, look at what it does to nature. You feel me? Look at this shit. Look at what it does to nature. It just looks dry. Nature looks like it's not even alive. You know what I mean? But this is something that people value. Anything that's supposed to be here, all you got to look at is if whatever it is has a connection to it or how nature reacts to it. And you got your answer right there. You know, you got your answer right there. Nature's not going to lie to you. You know what I mean? You got your answer right there. You know, for real, for real. Like, I'm so happy that's, I'm going to be honest with you. The one main thing the main things that I'm happy about is that there's not going to be anybody that's going to be able to go against the natural order things, even us ourselves, right? And that there's going to be no more cold weather. You know, all children are going to be safe. Like them three things, man, like that brings my heart peace, you know? Because you got to think about it, like, if, you know, everything coincides with everything, right? Like if it wasn't no cold weather, right? Say if it wasn't no cold weather, being so-called homeless wouldn't even be seen as such a bad thing. Because I guarantee you, anybody that's homeless, if not the first thing, the top three is definitely in the top three of that people will say what's like some of the hardest stuff about being homeless. They gonna say the weather. They gonna say the weather. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you a lot more people, even right now, can you imagine it being no such thing as winter with inflation and prices and stuff? People already in general are moving in their cars more and being homeless, moving in their cars because of living and stuff. It's not matching up. Can you imagine how much more people would be doing that if there wasn't a such thing as cold weather? You know, it brings nothing but like negativity on the planet. You know, people are more reckless when it gets cold. They're more irritable. They're freezing. The regular stuff they're trying to do is harder. You know, like they know all of this. It literally like paralyzes you. And the recent more cold days has been more paralyzing than ever. You know, so nah, like I'm happy. All y'all that have this and I'm gonna say this, and I mean this from my soul. I mean this from my soul. All of y'all that's using certain machines as far as to put cold weather out there and spraying stuff in the skies that's giving us headaches and having us feel weary and stuff like that. I wish painful deaths on y'all. No, for real. I wish very painful deaths on y'all. You know, maybe even before our brothers and sisters. I wish that y'all way. I bring that y'all way. Give all permission for that y'all way. Because it's like, y'all, I feel like y'all just need to be stopped. You know what I mean? Y'all just need to be stopped. Y'all fucking up the planet. And y'all still trying to hold on to control of harming everybody, including organic people of the planet, because y'all losing control, you know, because y'all don't have y'all grip no more, you know, whether y'all say it straight up to your masses or not. You feel me? Us that can see it, even your own species, we're fully aware. So it's like, nah, like this shit is crazy, y'all. This shit is crazy. You know, like I said, like a regular relationship that's a narcissist, you get away from them. And as you get away, you deal with them trying to gaslight you. Before you fully get away, then they start smearing your name. They start trying to make life difficult from you from the outside, you know? because they can't really get directly with you. That's exactly what this system does. That's exactly what they've been doing to us. Like, they don't want to let us go. We're in a narcissistic relationship. They don't want to let us go. And while they're seeing that it's being forced for them to let us go, they're causing all this destruction and distractions. So you don't see really what's going on, or even what they did. You know. So you hear a lot more people saying, like, I didn't sign up for this shit. Why am I in this shit? You know, I understand those feelings, because I feel like that even as a neuromelanated being. Like I knew it was fucked up, but I didn't know it was to this degree fucked up. You know, even something as deemed as like the weather, certain weather's not even natural and shit. But again, like, I used to think about it when I was younger. And one of the things that I realized more than anything when I was younger was that most black people don't like the cold. It seemed like the only black people that liked the cold was people that was born more in areas where it's colder. But even still then, even still then, in places like, you know, you'll see people that don't like the cold. But I'm saying from like a generalization of black people with the cold, and then white people are unnatural people with the cold, you know. And there's way more unnatural people that commend the cold, be out jogging in the cold, acting like the cold isn't even the cold. Basically, it's not the same from a collective majority standpoint with black people. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. It's not the same, you know. It's not the same. Like, this shit is a straight attack. So it's like, you know, I'm just happy everybody's receiving karma. Happy everybody's receiving karma. They know how your body goes in shock off of cold. Like, they know. You know, they definitely know. But all the stuff in ways that they have that'll shock you or have you not able to think properly and all of that, whatever those things are and shit like that, if you was to react because of any of this stuff, even if you're aware of it, you will be dealt with like as if like this stuff isn't put in place for these things to happen. That's what makes it so evil, you know? Like, for real. That's what makes it so strategic. It's so genocidal. You know what I mean? It's like that same fucking shit with everything. It's like we're gonna put this together this way, and we know that these problems are gonna come off of this shit. Like, we aware that these problems are gonna come off this shit, but when we see them pop up and we see them arise, majority, aka black people in these situations, we're gonna create solutions for those problems that we created, and then right when we create those solutions for those problems we created, we're gonna look down on you while you're in them situations, like as if like we have no idea how it got like that, and that's just something we're ashamed of, as if we had no interaction of that playing out like that. That's what we gonna do. We gonna play stupid like that. You know what I'm saying? That's what they be on with us. Hey, enjoy the rest of your day, God. That's why it's like they about to get all the karma for what they've done to us, because we aware of this shit, y'all. We know what they doing to us. See, God, you know too. Hey, my God, it's my God. My God know too, you know? This shit crazy as shit. We out here hurting, you know? My God, I just seen just now. Last time I seen him, I was telling him, like, that's who I was telling when I said it's hurting me seeing us in these states, in these stages, like what we going through. It's hurting me seeing us like this, because I know how this shit is set up like this, you know? I know how it's set up like this, and they acting like they don't know anything. And to be honest with you, the majority of the masses, like people, you'll be surprised how much they're actually aware, and them acting like they're not aware, you know? As far as the masses goes, you'll be shocked, you know? So how all this is socially engineered, strategically done, premeditated, y'all. You feel me? For these situations to arise, and them to create the solutions like they really care, or like as if like they're not creating these situations that some people in the masses might not be aware of, and then when they see you in these situations, they'll just look down on us, say you got to work harder, you know, you gotta, you know, all this other bullshit, as if like, I'm like, come on now, some of us really know what the fuck is going on, and that shit don't work, you know. So once I really started seeing this shit like this and how this shit really is and shit, y'all, I said to myself, I'll never feel inadequate or less than ever again. I don't give a fuck how low I am money-wise or anything. Me knowing how this shit is strategically set up. They got me fucked up. This shit is so wicked. I know how this shit is. You know, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just make my people aware. That's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make my people aware, regardless of whoever feels however so. You know what I'm saying? Or basically, I'm gonna become so strong in my awareness that as this shit is crashing, the only thing people gonna be able to do is try to say something. You know what I'm saying? From a standpoint to try to make me stop talking about it. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I would go live and just not even make it so people can comment, right? The only reason why I won't do that is because I know it's more power in the people that I need to reach than the people that's just trying to troll or mad about something that they can't change. That's the only reason why I won't cut the comments off. I'll just ignore the people, not even read the comment or sense the energy, put them on timeout, delete them, and still interact with the people I need to interact with for the people that I need to reach. That's how that works, you know? So hold up real quick, y'all. Hold up real quick. Hold up real quick, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm just trying to protect my energy and shit, though, y'all. This shit is crazy. There's so much shit going on, y'all. You know, but that's why I really want y'all to understand all this that I'm saying to y'all, though. You know, because all of this shit is, matter of fact, just to make sure this gets out, hold on.